There we go. Start of heat 1 for sprint cars. Weaver. RJ Johnson, he's quickly on the pace and around the outside of Alan Pitcher side by side up the back chute. Goes down into turn 3, pinches off Pitcher just a little bit. It's pretty clean though. So Weaver, RJ, Pitcher, Chris Solomon, Paul Solomon, Ride, and our rookie Justin Morris, the ex-Andrew Shirley machine. Not looking too bad for a first time ever in a sprint car at the back of the pack. So Weaver doing a great job holding out RJ, Pitcher, Chris Solomon, Paul Solomon. Ride in the VSC is underpowered. They're quickly going to be up onto the tail of our rookie. Here comes Weaver, Johnson, Pitcher, the two Solomons. Around the lap car of our rookie, Justin Morris, and Weaver gets him clear now. Let's allow Johnson to close up. Johnson goes from the outside of the lap car to the inside of the lead car, down the back chute, side by side. Weaver says, no thank you, you're not getting the lead that easy. He's a wily veteran, is Mark Weaver. Repelling the American, the more experienced American. Chris Solomon has got his way up to 3rd place. Pitcher back to 4th. Paul Solomon back in 5th place. Ride's doing a great job in 6th as well. The race is all out front though. It's Weaver, it's Johnson. The 55 machine, Chris Solomon, Pitcher, and Paul Solomon. So on the way out of turn 4, Ride got a little loose into 1. Weaver's doing a great job maintaining the gap. So Ride now also coming up on the back of our rookie Morris. And Weaver in fact has been able to pull away just a little from Johnson in 2nd. Chris Solomon's trying to close in. The laps are probably going to beat him. White flag comes out then for our race leader Mark Weaver. Oh, RJ Johnson around the outside of James Ride with not much room to spin. Half lap to go for our race leader Mark Weaver. Is he going to go on and score first blood over the American? Yes, he is. Powers out of turn number 4 for the 71 Mark Weaver to take the win. RJ Johnson in for 2nd. Chris Solomon will get 3rd. All right, green flag is up. Johnson and Solomon. Paul Solomon on the inside is looking to get a little bit of a run. Johnson got the jump there, and Chris Solomon had to go with him. Paul Solomon was hustled out of the corner by Alan Pitcher and Mark Weaver, so he's gone from 3rd to 5th. Come on, Paulie, get your game on. Cyclone Solomon. Not quite living up to his name at the moment. Look at Chris Solomon though. Sleepy Solomon right on the back of RJ Johnson. Alan Pitcher's doing a great job there as well. Morris, the rookie, the absolute rookie back there at the back is starting to get a little quicker. Here we go, Chris Solomon looking for a run around the outside. Now he's going to try for a run up the inside. He's all over the back of RJ Johnson. Alan Pitcher in 3rd, Weaver 4th, Paul Solomon back there in 5th. So Johnson and Chris Solomon. Both cars working pretty well. Chris Solomon has a little bit of wobble, tries to go around the outside in turn 3. Difficult place to pass, especially in a sprint car. Chris Solomon is looking. He's working the racetrack. He's looking high, he's looking low. He's looking everywhere for the drive that Johnson isn't. They're up on the back of Morris. Johnson's just being a little bit careful. This could be an opportunity. Oh, for Solomon to go around the outside. Thought he was going to ride the wheel of Johnson when Johnson eased out of the throttle. Chris Solomon, he's in form. He's on fire around the outside and into the lead. And straight away starts pulling the gap on Johnson. Alan Pitcher back there in 3rd. Weaver, Paul Solomon, and James Ride, the VSC car, doing a good job. Remembering it's only his 3rd ever sprint car race meeting. Chris Solomon's got that car working well. He's got the track figured out. And in fact, Johnson now is falling back into the clutches of Alan Pitcher. Another one of the Rockets closing in on the American. So Chris Solomon running away. Quarter of a lap lead. Big battle for second. Pitcher, is he going to mount a challenge? He ran outside. Johnson's got a drama. The 55 machine slows suddenly as the white flag comes out. So our race leader, Chris Solomon, comes around to take the checkered flag. Fine style there. RJ, the American, pulls the 55 up onto the infield. So Alan Pitcher, the 98 machine, takes second. Mark Weaver in for third. Alright, here we go. Green flag is down. Chris Solomon. Mark Weaver runs with him. And in fact, Weaver, the veteran, goes around the outside and straight into the lead. Big jump by Weaver. Head himself. Look at the speed through 3 and 4. These guys are locked down and loaded. And Weaver is, well, he's almost out of there, isn't he? He's got a couple of car lengths straight away. James Wright a little bit wide there through 1 and 2. Solomon, Chris that is, will not be too concerned. He knows he's got about another 17 laps to try and do something. Here we go. Weaver just went a little wide left and almost a little bit of a rub on the way out of turn 2 there. Not deliberate from Chris Solomon. I've got to tell you, he does not race that way at all. Just one of those deals. So Chris Solomon takes over the lead from Mark Weaver, the veteran. And Mark Weaver, I can tell you, absolutely loves this big track at Rolling Thunder Raceway. Doesn't matter whether he's in a sprint car or an amp car or whatever it may be. Absolutely just loves this racetrack. Alan Pitcher's doing a good job in third. Cyclone Solomon in the 7 is still doing a pretty good job there in fourth. That car just will not get up and boogie like it should. James Wright in the VSC car is just being a little cautious as he's coming up on the back of Justin Morris. There he goes, as it comes down the front street. Morris has got an ASCS engine and Wright has a VSC carbureted 337 cubic inch. That's Chris Solomon. Sleepy starts to just open the gap. Cyclone, big brother Paul Solomon, he's having a go at Alan Pitcher in the 98 machine, further back there for third place. So we're into the lap traffic, swoops around the outside for Solomon. He's got plenty of confidence. It's amazing what a little bit of confidence can do in a sprint car. You can't buy it, what it does for you. Mark Weaver though is closing in. He hasn't given up yet. Still the laps, plenty to go. Nice line, mid-track line from Chris Solomon, just on the edge of the looser stuff. If there was a cushion, that's where he would be. Mark Weaver's just a little further down the racetrack, but not too far. So the mid-track line is the line to run. Chris Solomon slips up the inside of James Wright. I've got to say, a ride very impressive. BSC car, third ever sprint car race. Doing a brilliant job. He's underpowered, but he's doing a hell of a job. He's just running a nice line, trying to stay out of the way. As Solomon clicks up another lap. Weaver still there at second, still fighting hard, won't give up. Never say die is the motto of head. Alan Pitcher back there in third place. Paul Solomon can't do much about that. Try as he might. Christopher Solomon. Nice gap out front. Running on towards anything can happen though. That's the problem in sprint car racing. We all know that. At the moment, looks like he's going to take his second consecutive sprint car feature. His second consecutive Rolling Thunder sprint car feature. Oh, a bit of smoke now coming out of the 98 of Alan Pitcher. Will this be an opening for Paul Solomon? Can he do something with the ailing 98? Hopefully it's just a little bit of, well, yes, he sweeps around the outside. Oh, the smoke is getting worse for Alan Pitcher. Shut it down, Alan, it's not worth it. You don't have the big budget to go fixing it all the time, mate. So Chris Solomon out front. Mark Weaver has not given up and at times does appear to be closing in. Pitcher in the 98, I think he's pulling infield. And yes, he is. Smoke coming out of there. Might just be a little bit of a leaky gasket. Let's hope that's all it is. Nothing too major. Weaver has not given up. Closing in just little by little. Laps are running out. Chris Solomon out front. Mark Weaver running him down. Is he going to snare him on the last lap? Will he catch him sleeping? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Can't be too much longer to go. Another lap down and another bit closer for Mark Weaver. Solomon running the high line, and Weaver actually almost drew equally alongside as they went out of turn number 2. Does Chris Solomon know he's there now? I think he might. Still running that high line though for Chris Solomon. It's a little loose there on the way to turn 2, but the car is fast. Chris is driving beautifully. Mark Weaver hasn't given up yet. I think the white flag is coming out. Yes, the white flag this time around. One more lap for Mark Weaver. Can he do something about it in front? No, in actual fact, he lost a little bit of ground up in 3 and 4 on that particular lap. What a disastrous time for that to happen. Chris Solomon, a small gap, just 1 lap car to negotiate. Jumps out of turn number 4. Second straight victory here at Rolling Thunder Raceway. Great result from Mark Weaver and a great race drive by the veteran Head Weaver.